What up, everybody? Yes, I am back. We got another live draft for you. This is the number 304 division, the Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay. Yes, if you are in here, leave some comments. All right. Let's get down to biz. We have made it through the first round. Somewhat chalky, except for you guys. If you're not used to super flex leagues, you might be a little bit thrown back. But Bijan, Gibbs, Josh Allen, Chase, Puka, May, Amon-Ra, JSN, Lamar Jackson, and Genty to round out the top 10. We got two more. We got two more picks to go. And Rake the Snake, yes, it is Superflex. Props to you for knowing what Superflex is. Can you believe that some people on TikTok don't even have never heard of 2QB leagues before? Okay. All right. And someone said, why no JT in the first round? Dude, I have no idea. I almost picked him at the 107. So, yeah, honestly, I have no idea. But I know that a lot of people don't like JT because of how he doesn't get a lot of passes, though. And Jamie, what's Superflex? Is that Superman's brother? What up, Jamie? What's going on, Big Game James? Yeah, Crispy said Roshan's a bum. Drew in the house. What up, Drew? Acrovan in the house. Let's get it. Yeah, Vegas in 5 days, baby. Super stoked. You guys are going to see. Well, on Friday, we got a dope ass steak dinner planned. You guys are going to see some dope pictures from one of the dopest views in Vegas. We're doing it real big for Vegas this year. No one's really contending with us on when it comes to doing stuff in Vegas. Because even if you've seen the stuff that these casinos and shit are doing, it's all basic stuff, man. It's all basic stuff. And Laylo said St. Brown, you got nice. Yeah, man, I took him over JT and JSN. And I'm glad that I took him on, Rob, because the way that the running backs are going, I'm about to swoop on a real good one at the 2-6 and be stoked about it. Aiden said Chris Bell thoughts. I know there's hype because there's nobody there, but I don't know, man. If it's just a normal redraft league and not a dynasty, I mean, a dart throw with a bench spot, that's no big deal. But yeah, I'd be a little bit I just don't really think and Cedar, I mean, I wanted to, but I'm going to go evenly with the running back and the wide receiver, and I wanted to though. Let's see where he makes it, because I'm sure that he's about to go off the board any second. And let's see, did I miss? Hey, fake Ashton Genty said Superflex is silly. Well, you know what? Anybody who has to pretend to be someone on TikTok, that's very silly to me. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way. And no username, but why is everyone taking a QB early? Because it's a super flex league, meaning you start 2 quarterbacks every single week. So in this league, the quarterbacks are the most important. Bob Hope, what up? Yeah, Drew, never fear. Mr. QB is here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 quarterbacks taken in the first 2 rounds. Dude, I can't believe Crispy got Bijan, Henry, and Chase Brown. Aiden said only real men do super flex. You already know, bro. And Papi Chulo, bro, every time you're here, right? That people don't understand. And, it's not everybody, but like, hopefully, the more and more people that start coming around, that, we teach them about new league styles. And hopefully, some of them aren't scared and jump into a new one with us. And Jake, would you keep Warren in round 7 or JT in round 2, 10-man? JT. Or wait, which Warren? Tyler Warren? I get my brain just went to the running back, but you talking Warren the tight end or Warren the running back? Because if it's the tight end, I'm gonna keep him in round 7. Tyler, yeah, I'm probably keeping Tyler. Finn's fan, would you join a league of 5 years? Each keep 2 players, new team start with 0. No, I wouldn't. I would not. I would laugh at him and say, you're stupid for even trying to bring someone in new at a disadvantage, because that's bullshit. So everyone else starts off with an advantage except for the new guys. Yeah, I would not join that. That's stupid. Because, like, why wouldn't even the keepers from last year be an option, on whatever team you're taking over? Like, that makes no sense to me. Finn's fan, what would be fair? Well, what would be fair is if, like, you got the keeper options of the team that you took over the previous years. That would be fair. And hey, shout out to Mental Oriental Matt with the heart meme. Appreciate you, bro. All right, after this pick here, we're gonna smoke a bowl. Finn said 3 teams. They didn't have a team. 3 new well, what do you mean 3 new teams that didn't have a team? Like 3 brand new people taking over? Like, pretty much they just need to start fresh. Like, this is why I hate keeper leagues. Like, you either do a dynasty and keep everybody, or you just do a redraft and you do a redraft. But see, but are they taking over teams? Like, that's what I'm asking. Because I understand, like, people are gonna drop out. It's gonna happen, like, I'm very well aware of that. But it's like the teams that were there should still be an option to, like, take over their keepers. Like, if not, that just makes no sense. Just start fresh. And the teams that you probably took over, their teams probably sucked, is what I'm assuming. Yeah, we gotta go QB here. No, complete new teams, I guess. Oh, then hell no, I wouldn't. That makes no sense. Start new. Like, what the hell? It's like these people are just, like, trying to, like, hold on to, like, this random keeper league that, like, has been going on for 5 years. No, man, don't do that. Tell them to start fresh and then you'll join. But, like, that kind of makes no sense. Like, there's gonna make the new people start off at a disadvantage. And if healthy, I don't see Mahomes and Herbert doing better than Dart. Well, in fantasy wise, see, the thing is like you assume that Dart is going to stay healthy out of, like, those 3. The guy with the worst line, out of the 3. But also, I'm nervous about. This is a 6-point passing touchdown as well. It's not 4-point. If it was 4-point, I'd probably wouldn't even argue with you. But no, it's 6-point though. And JC, Dart's reckless, won't last long in the NFL. I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I know that he was getting a little bit of praise that he, like, did a slide or 2, in practice, but we'll see what it comes down to for the game. Yeah, Crispy, I couldn't let those 2 top-tier running backs go by. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Fins, I said we should go pick from the player pool. at least after they do. I mean, I don't know. Like it's like fantasy football is never fair, like, I mean, there's no like fair, like whoever gets the number one pick, is it fair for the person who gets like number 8 or 9? Like, not really, but you shouldn't start off at like a huge disadvantage though. And I feel like if I don't even know how many teams are in the league, but if all the other teams in the league besides the 3 new people get to keep a keeper, that's just not fair for the 3 teams that don't get to keep a keeper, like, not at all. KG, what could you trade T Higgins for? If you think like that, you're gonna make bad trades. Like, why do you want to trade T Higgins? Like, let's first start with what you are trying to upgrade, because that's what a trade should do, is upgrade your team. Let's start there. Max NFL the 101 takes Bijan. Should I go Gibbs at number 2? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. John said, what's a respectable offer for JJ? Dude, right now, what's a respectable offer for JJ when he was picked 5th or 6th wide receiver off the board? Is the person extremely stacked with wide receivers? Because, like, why would this person trade JJ like right now? That's what I'm curious about. Like, why, like right now, why would they trade JJ? All right, we're gonna get the other running back. Another running back here. The keepers do have to give up ADP of that player. What do you mean? Like, give up the round of that player? And why do you want to join this league? Is it like your friends? You just get like a random invite? Tucker trade Tyson and get Sadiq. I mean, why? This is a redraft league, a dynasty. Like, why make that trade? And who's going to trade for Tyson when they said he's going to miss time? Finn's fan said yes. Okay. And that's how it works for everybody. You have to give up. I mean, even that is just like goofy. Because, like, I don't know. That's why I don't like keeper leagues, though. A lot of people just have like weird rules with like the way that they do it. And there's kind of like no rhyme or reason for it. It's just like, it's just kind of cool this way. That's the way I would feel. Trevor said this might be the worst draft I've ever seen. Well, Trevor, hey man, you just sound like a real cool guy. And you probably like have never played in an other style of league besides your boring ass single QB league. Sorry for people who play in the boring ass single QB leagues, but Trevor's being an idiot. So we got to call an idiot an idiot. And lay low, Aaron Jones or Jordan Mason. I'm still on the Aaron Jones side. Not by much, though. Not by much, but very, very close. Whoa. And John, not too stacked at wide receiver with JJ. I have Tyson, Lemon, Wandale, Evans, Meyer, Diggs. So wait, so what do you mean? You have JJ and all the others? I'm a little confused. Shout out to Yee for the follow. Parker, who should I pick up since Tyson's out? I have no idea who's available, bro. Want to give me like a little list of people that are available? Oh man. Matt said, you tell her, Alex. Yeah, man. Yeah, if Trevor's gonna be a weirdo, we gotta call him out on being a weirdo. And if you're not a weirdo, Trevor, just don't act like a weirdo, man. And if you just hang out with like the said, let me join your live then, for what? For what? What are you gonna do? Because like you came in already acting like a douche. So want to prove to me that you're not a douche, and then maybe we could do that. Oh, man, come on. Don't you do it, Acro. Don't you do it, bro. Actually, you can't, because I got at least 2 guys who I'm okay grabbing here. Drew said these young bucks just don't get it. Yes, thanks. He didn't do it. You guys left me one quarterback, at least one good one. There we go. Now I don't feel bad about my 2 QB picks there. And Yee said, where is it? Where is it? Keep one. Rashee Rice in the 6th or Pickens in the 5th. Both of those guys are in similar tiers to me, and I like Rashee over Pickens. So I think I'm keeping Rashee in the 6th. Yeah. Cam said, do you know what you're doing? Said, you got AI drafting your team. Dude, Cam, are you even a real person? Do trolls even come out from under a bridge? And Cam said, I don't like this draft so far. Well, you're not in the draft, so we kind of don't care what you think. You probably don't even know that this is not your basic ass league like you play in, bro. And Cam said, just a smart fantasy player. I'm sure you are. How many leagues do you play in? How many leagues you play in, bro? Tell me that. Let's start there. Let's start this interview process of 17. Yeah, it's kid stuff. What's your highest buy-in? Do you only play in single QB leagues? And do you only play in team defense leagues, or do you play in leagues that have IDP? Trevor said, join our PPR. I don't need to join your little clown league, bro. I'm already in 50 plus leagues myself. This tournament, we've drafted over 300 teams, 300 leagues at $10 per person. And I commission about 300 leagues. So I don't need to venture out in your little league. Sorry that you can't find 8 more people to join your, sorry, you can't find 8 more people to join your little league, bro. And Cam said, I don't have a job. Yeah, you know what, Cam? I do have a business. I don't have a job. Jobs are for losers. Sorry if you guys have jobs. I'm just talking shit to Cam personally. But yeah, I don't have a job. I have a business. And guess what I do for my business? I sit here. I talk fantasy football. I do fantasy football drafts. I get other people into fantasy football drafts. What do you do to make money, bro? Please tell me that, because I'm sure it ain't as cool as what I'm doing. And shout out to Parker for the rose and the goat. Did I miss your question, Parker? There we go. I see it. Yeah, smack Preston and Cam around, because they're the one burying your comment here. Wandale, Quentin, Godwin, Addison, Johnston, Myers, Downs, and Diggs. And that was who to pick up, right? Who to pick up and play. Godwin, dude. Yeah, you can get Godwin for free right now. Yeah, get Godwin. Who else is on your bench? Right? Drew said we draft high stakes for fun. And Cam said, don't listen to his advice. Cam, who the hell are you, bro? Like, dude, who the hell? Why are you clowns even here? Why are you clowns even here? Nobody knows who the hell you are. Nobody knows who the hell you are. And how do we just get rid of Cam? Yeah, let's just block you guys. There we go. There we go. Let's just block you clowns. All right. Slav, thoughts on my 10-man? Puka, Derrick Henry, Josh, JMO, Trey, Josh Allen. That's solid, man. That's solid. And Marin said, hey, Bong, bro, I'm back for more tips. Let's go, bro. Just had to kick 2 clowns out of here. We're about to smoke more. I'm about to make my 6th round pick. Anybody got any questions? Throw them in and hit that like button. And I probably should have kept him in to help the algorithm, but man, I just hate trolls like that, because I feel like they're not even real people. And Kyran, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. What do you think about Brees Hall injury? I mean, I'm nervous. I'm definitely a little nervous, but we still got 3.5 weeks. We still got 3.5 weeks. And Turco, how the hell do you keep up with 50 plus leagues? Well, I didn't just start off with 50 plus. I've been playing for over 20 years now. And so like, it was kind of a gradual upgrade to get to there. And you just literally have to do stuff every day. So like when Monday Night Football is going on, like I'm already picking up, like I'm already picking up my like putting in my waivers, my first like wave of waivers. And then like Tuesday, I'm finalizing the waivers, then when all those clear on Wednesday, then I'm going in and I'm like going through all the leagues and I'm putting the Thursday people that I'm going to start into the starting positions. And then then Friday, kind of just getting ready for Sunday, Saturday, getting ready for Sunday, same thing. And yeah, Dan, those guys are super annoying. It's cool if it's like cool banter, but if it's just like so annoying that it just like gets me mad and gets other people mad, like, yeah, just get rid of them. And yes, Jesse, yes, it is a 2 quarterback league. Yes, super flex specifically. And Justin, I'm the first overall pick. I'm picking Bijan. Is it bad to stack? It's bad to stack and get Tet McMillan and Bryce. I don't really want Bryce. Like, I don't think that the high upside is I don't think the high upside is there for him. And Slab, plus mock draft is the way to do it. Well, this ain't a mock draft. I don't like mock drafts. I mean, for everybody who does, that's fine. But for me, I got to have some stakes on it, So, I mean, it's a $10 best ball, no management. So that's how I am able to draft so many of these drafts. Because I've drafted I think 160 or 170 of these, but there's no management. And yeah, Drew said time for the Warren G regulators. We're gonna get that here in a second. Amaranth, those are probably Chinese spies stealing our fantasy football knowledge, I bet. And Joe, he said, just joined. What the fuck happened with the quarterbacks? It's a 2 quarterback league, super flex specifically. So that's why the quarterbacks are going so early. But the way that you can tell, like if you want to say, well, where would this guy go if it was a single quarterback league, not a 2 quarterback league? Take away 2 rounds. We might be getting to the point where you take away 3 rounds because almost 30 quarterbacks have gone. But that's kind of the way that you look at this board and be like, where would they go in just a single quarterback? Take 2 rounds off. And Justin, did you hear me? I really don't want to pick Bryce. Like, I mean, dude, I'm okay with Tet, but like Bryce has like no upside. Matt said he's a Korean spy. Hold on. Let me see. Matt said he's a Korean spy. Let me see. Let's play the regulators because we did have some people coming to regulate on those clowns. Where is it? I'll play the first verse here. Home league though. Well, even in a home league, I mean, I want to be getting I want to be using 2 out of my 3 first picks on running backs. Like that's what I want to be doing. First pick, more than likely running back, unless you're getting a Chase or, a Mon-Ra or like someone like that. But like, I think we have to wait for a couple guys to get drafted who are a part of these backfields. TJ in the house. What up? Shout out to Parker for the follow. Said, rate this 10 man. Caleb, Brees, Love, Bucky, Puka, Smith, Tate McBride. I mean, it's pretty good. It's like, it's kind of fringing upon a B+, but I kind of feel like it's a B because it's a 10 man. It's kind of where I'm leaning. And Tony, Bucks, RBs, Commandos, Steelers situations are a mess for sure. But hang out just a little bit, Joe. I feel like a lot of the second part of those backfields are going to be drafted here pretty soon. And Gavin, yes, Superflex, bro. Hat tip to you for knowing what Superflex is. And PJC, Dynasty Rookie Draft, Chris Bell or Cyrus Allen. I'll be on the Allen side of that. Pat's up, rate my 10 man. Allen Cook, Scatterbo, Chase, Neighbors, Kraft, Waddle. Man, like Scatterbo and Kraft like make me downgrade this. I'm gonna say a B-. Jack, rate my 10 man. Caleb, A-Chain, Genty, AJ Brown, Amon-Ra, likely Parker Washington, Brandon Aubrey. I'll give that a B. It's kind of fringing on a B plus. It's close. KNY, Brees, Price, Brees, Price, or Tootin and Waddle. I'm just not gonna make that trade, man. Like, unless you really need like a running back, like here's what's tough. I rank Brees higher than Tootin. I'd rather have Waddle over Price, but it kind of just depends. Like, how bad do you need that like extra wide receiver? Tony Michael Wilson did way better than Justin Jefferson last year, just like everyone predicted. Yep. Just like everybody would have thunk. Layla, what's your take on Lad McConkey this year? I like him, man. He's worth paying up for. I play in a couple guillotine leagues where, for me, in the guillotine leagues, I kind of like base a huge part of my draft on week 1 matchups. Because if you don't, because you could lose in week 1, you could be eliminated. And Lad, I picked in both of them where I was able to get him. And yeah, man, I think he's worth paying up for in certain situations. And Alex, what up? He said, would you sell Jacobs this year? I mean, I'd sell anybody any year. It kind of just depends on like what the price is and like what my team build is. So like, why would you be wanting to sell Jacobs just because you don't want to deal with the headache of his injury plus like potential legal ramifications, or like, is he like your 3rd or 4th running back and you're just trying to like get another wide receiver? Like, what would you think is the reason why? And Matt Golden Glazer, what team am I? I am team 7. Team 7. I'm the one who picked Amon-Ra, Barkley, and Patrick Mahomes to start. And what's going on with you, bro? All right. 9th round. Here we go. 9th round. Okay. And Tony, Brandon Aubrey should be the first pick overall. He's always making 70-yard field goals. Well, what if you don't play in leagues with kickers, bro? What if you don't play in leagues with kickers? And SWF, why do you have three quarterbacks? Because we start 2 quarterbacks in this league. TJW, he said, you good to see you. I'm picking with the 1-2. Give me my first 3 rounds. It's funny. Like, man, at the 102, you don't even know that you're going to take Gibbs or Bijan number with your first pick. I'd be going either running back, wide receiver, running back, or running back, wide receiver. Like, I mean, there's so many possibilities of like who's going to actually end up like falling to those spots. So that's the tough part, to be like, yeah, just grab these 3 people no matter what. Austin said Barkley or Hampton. I'm leaning Barkley, but it's super close. Super, super close. And there we go. I'll swoop on Ramondre in the 9th. And Alex G, is it bad that I have Jacobs and Kraft? It's not bad that you have Jacobs and Kraft, but I really don't like Kraft, man. I really don't like Kraft. Like, he makes me real nervous. They already said that he's gonna probably be on a pitch count like early in the season. Like, nothing is it's just it doesn't seem too promising for him when we're hearing all this shit like 3 weeks away from the start of the season, you know? So like, I just kind of want to avoid, man. Kind of want to avoid. And Max said Team 1 mugging everyone right now. Well, it's a 2 quarterback league, not a single quarterback league, just in case. I don't know why you're saying that he's killing it. What was the specific reason? But and we need 6 more people in the draft that starts in about an hour and a half. I might shut this down a little bit early so I can make sure to go fill that. And see, Chu said, "What's Team 6 doing, bro?" It's 2 quarterback league, and he's trying to thin the landscape at quarterback, and you don't have to pick which one you're starting either. TJ said everyone thought Tucker was clockwork until he just stopped. Yeah, for sure. Alex G, you think Neighbors will be good to go week 1? I don't know, man. Like I feel like it, but it's also like the more and more time that goes by, like why is he not doing the regular practicing? Yeah, I know they're, I know they're kind of just they're kind of just like easing him in or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I'm a little nervous that he hasn't started like legit practicing. All right, let's lock down Pittman. And Billy, who would you take at 106 full PPR 12 man? Amon Ra. If your draft is not in like this week, I'd be looking at CMC and Puka. They've been falling farther and farther. JT potentially in the mix as well. All right. Ooh, someone on Facebook just hit me up and asked if there's space in the $10 draft. Jack, Mike Evans, or Montgomery. I mean, I want Montgomery over Mike Evans, but like if you already have a bunch of running backs, and no wide receivers, are you talking about a trade? Are you talking about drafting? If anyone's ever asking me for a trade, you better put trade. Don't say this or this, because like a lot of times I'm in draft mode, so I'm just thinking about drafting. All right, all right. And Landon, why they got 3 QBs? Because it's it's where it's super flex league. You start 2 quarterbacks. It is not a single QB league. I know most of these basic content creators on TikTok, they only do the single QB mocks and stuff. It's not really how I roll. Because the single quarterback leagues, of course, they take strategy, but like definitely doesn't take strategy when it comes to the quarterback position. Aiden Jonathan Brooks and Aaron Jones for Stevenson. What do you think? I'd probably do that. Yeah, TJ. I'm just gonna throw it in the chat. It'll make it easier for me. And it's 303. And the reason why we're doing 304 right now and 303 is because I created the 6 o'clock one before I created the 4 o'clock one. So that was what happened. And Laylo Lyle had already joined the 6 o'clock, so I didn't want to mess with it. All right, so the 304 or 303 is the draft later tonight. Hour and 20. Drayden, Dynasty, Stribling, Singleton, Lane. I mean, Stribling has like the most hype like right now for sure. Yeah. And it wasn't just you, because even Brown, he joined the 304, and he's like, oh, I thought this was the later one. Yeah, so it was it wasn't a typo. It was really the way that it worked out. Mark down everyone who's in this next one so far. Got a lot of the heavy hitters in this one. It's funny. I like Crispy. He's like, I'm gonna take a week off. I got a big exam I got to prepare for and stuff for his business. And he's like, so I'm not gonna fast draft for a week. He said both drafts. Let's go. And go boy, why'd you take? Who would you take, JSN or Amon Ra? I'm leaning JSN right now. No, sorry, Amon Ra. I'm leaning Amon Ra other way because that's who I took. You can see I took Amon Ra right now over JSN. All right, so we only need 4 more in tonight's draft now. In the next draft. Drew said, would you rather reach at RB or wide receiver in round 5? I mean, it depends on who I have, but it would probably be running back. You're just, I mean, there's going to be better wide receiver options there for sure, but it's like, if you don't get the running backs before they completely fall off the cliff, it's like you're kind of screwed. And I feel like that is the kind of big like break section for that. Go boy, you didn't hear me? I already answered, bro. Did you not hear me? Did you ask and then like leave the live chat? Like what happened? And Crispy said, I've been studying for 40 years, no doubt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, Drew. And dang it. All right, you know what? Let's do it. JCM and Rashad White back to back, baby. Let's go. All right. I'm liking my squad, man. I'm liking my squad. I got my backup quarterback, and then just locked in all the 8 skill spots. I got 4 wide receivers, 4 running backs, 3 quarterbacks. Let's get it. Building very evenly. Roquan off the board. Let's go. It's about that time, baby. I'm just going to get ready and get my queue filled up right now. Because I like that build that I had yesterday. Oh, man. Uli Berry said cooked. Who's cooked? You are? You're cooked? All right. There you go. Top guys in the queue. And see how quick Drew gets his guy. Because I'm not going to draft him as early as you are, Drew. But you better do it soon. Because his ADP has been on the rise, baby. Mass said QBs that early. It's a 2 quarterback league. Superflex specifically. It's not a single quarterback league. I'm not as basic as the other content creators on TikTok. All those ones who just do the single QB mocks like all day, every day. No. What you want to do if you're like, man, well, how do I value like, where the players are going? You just take away like 3 rounds. If you're talking about guys who are getting drafted like right now, just take away 3 rounds. That's where they'd be drafting. I said I like defensive players, though. I mean, that's where it's at, man. I don't really like playing in offense-only leagues. I mean, it's like playing chess with half a board, Ha. TJ said you going heavy on IDP. Yes, it made me, forced me to grab what I could. Good. I like hearing that. Yeah, Matt said get that bowl going. You already know, man.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff give in this motherfucker. All right.
Keep hitting the like button on TikTok, guys. We should have way more than the 6 whatever we have. Crispy said I scored a 98 on my Masters. I'm not going to doubt myself. Yeah, I mean, dude, unless there's like some crazy amount of like new coding rules or something that just like came out in the last couple years, like, I mean, dude, you've been doing this shit for 40 years. You should be able to pass that test with your eyes closed, bro. Whew. All right. All right, what's it take here? Just gotta look around, see if I'm missing anybody first. Screw it. Let's take my boy Cedric right now. We'll see if anybody else falls later. And I can count, so it doesn't even look enjoyable with that much coughing. Well, I wouldn't expect, like, if you've never smoked before. Well, first off, I'm not trying to get you to smoke. I could care less if you do or not. But like, coughing just means you're getting like way more high. Like, that's it. I can't see the username, but what's the best IDP? You mean who's the best IDP? Because it means individual defensive player. For me, it's Jordan Brooks and Jack Campbell are the top 2 guys. TJ said the hardest test I've ever taken recently was pilot license and ham radio license. What? So, I mean, the pilot license, legit, just pilot. But like, dude, what's the ham radio license? Like, explain why you did that and what would you be using that license for? But dude, that's cool, man. That's cool. Dang, Algier in the 12th is a good pick. That was definitely a good pick. Damn it, Dave. Dave's not here, man, but still doing good in the draft. Uh-oh. Has K2 Pins been on auto this whole time? No, he hasn't. I saw him pick. Jack said, what's up with these QBs? It's a 2 quarterback league. Well, you start 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, Dave, what up? Dave is here, man. And see, Oni just came in 2 seconds after I just gave the explanation. It's a 2 quarterback league. It's not a regular single quarterback league. I can count your opinion. What's the best? Who's got the best team so far? I'm just gonna say me. Like, because I haven't really looked at everyone's team. I mean, I'm kind of looking at it right now. I do like the number 1 team, but wide receivers are kind of iffy. I mean, the number 11 team would be dope if they actually had like good quarterbacks, you know. Yeah, man. I like mine. I think I'm building very evenly. Got a good mix of everything. Got top guys at a handful of spots. Yeah, Tyson said enjoy the day for sure, brother. Crispy said I was popping off the answers in the prep course last week. I finally just shut up so the rest of the class would have to think. Oh man, you were like the nerd in class, bro. Just not even giving everybody a chance to think, man. Come on, Crispy. And Parker said, "What's the person at Pick Six doing? They're being crazy. It is a 2-quarterback league, and your best players start based on how much they score. Not you don't have to like pick your starters. So like that's why he goes crazy with the quarterbacks." All right. Josh Downs was too good to pass up right there. And Mavic said Team 3 has the best squad. I mean, that's Dave. Dave's usually not here, man, but he is here right now. And Dom said, "What's your team?" I'm the number seven drafting. Shout out to Parker for the follow. And Max, Saquon Brown, Gibbs, Smith, Amon-Ra, CD, Brock Bowers, AJ Brown. I mean, what? That's an 8-team league, I'm assuming. Corey, was Kelsey a reach? Nah, not at the 10th. Nah. I think yesterday he was going in like the 9th and the 8th. So I tried to get him when I could get him in the 11th as like a bench player. Oh, TJ drone pilot license. Cool. And then the ham radio allows you to broadcast on radio waves legally. I'm a surveyor and specialize in machine control. Machines use radio waves to communicate. Cool. Nice. That's awesome, dude. Mavic, Brown or Brown? Oh, I see. Because I was like, just right off the bat, I was gonna say Brown, but I gotta kind of think about it. Like, is there any other context that you can give me? Because I want to start. I just want to go with the first Brown rather than the second Brown. All right. Now pretty much all the offensive guys are gone, who I'd really kind of jump for in this situation. All right. Let's get it. Round 14 about to commence. Parker, you think going to Monra and then 2 RBs from our first 3 picks and an 8-man is a good start at pick 6? Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I do. In this one, I kind of almost did that. If it was a single quarterback league, I would have done like the exact same thing. I took a Monra at number 7, and then I took Saquon and with the second round. 8-man, you might get a little bit of a better, running back option than Saquon at your pick. But I like Saquon. I think Saquon's top 5 this year. Like, I'm putting him right behind JT in my ranks. All right. Let's see if anybody else joined. We got to get more people in the draft. Let's see how many spots we got open. 4 spots, but I am one of them. Dude, Vegas is going to be so sick. For all you guys who couldn't make it, man, hope you guys are watching the live streams. It is going to be so dope. We got 3 drafts scheduled. Cannot wait. Here we go. Here we go. No snipage, guys. No snipage. Hell yeah, Dave said, can't wait, dude. It's going to be so dope, man. It's going to be so dope. And for everybody who said that they don't really smoke that much, I'm going to peer pressure you guys to smoke. And not really, but maybe towards the end of the draft, I could get you guys talked into it. Mavic, would you rather have Barkley or Dowdle? Dude, I mean, that's such a tough decision. I know recently in a draft, Dowdle was drafted over Barkley. It was Crispy who did that, and I was shocked. Yeah, I'm taking Saquon over Dowdle. And that man said, Maverick, what the fuck you talking about? And Aiden say, think Keenan Allen will find a team and be relevant? I don't think so. I don't know. Like maybe when like some injuries happen or something, but yeah, I don't know, man. Keenan Allen is he's hella slow. Like that's the thing. He was never really like super like fast. He was always just kind of quick and shifty, you know, and a good route runner. But like now he just seems so slow. And like especially if you're gonna be like playing the slot. Yeah, he's just he's an old man. He's an old man. Aiden said, "You think the Dolphins or the Colts may get Keenan?" I feel like if the Colts were, I mean, if the Dolphins were going to get him, they would have already got him. You know, I don't think the Dolphins are doing anything to make moves to actually win. And Daniel, what up? Is that are you DJL? You got to be, right? Got to be DJL, right? And Justin, thoughts of CMC at 110. Get him, bro. I mean, we're nervous about him, but TJ, I've learned never to be surprised by Crispy. It thinks outside the box. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So let me see. Let me make my pick, and then you make your pick, and then I'll give you my thoughts. I don't want to start talking and then got to cut it off to like make my pick or whatever. Because almost to us, we got 2 picks in front of me, and then I'm right in front of you, obviously. And Drew, you better do it because he ain't making it back to you, bro. He's not gonna make it back to you. Better do it. I'm being nice by telling you, and it's because I know that's how much you like him. Whoo, look at that. Jihad Campbell in the 15th. Better do it, bro. Oh, now you're not going to get him now. Tried to tell you. We'll see if someone else gets him before me, but he could make it back to me. That man is Judkins worth a second rounder. I mean, dude, it has to be like such a heavy running back draft for him to be worth a second round. No, I think like end of 3rd, 4th, like that's kind of like where he would normally, where I'd feel comfortable taking him. All right, let's see. Daniel's going to make his pick here and give some feedback. So JSN with the 108. Nice. Dude, I mean, I feel like we got lucky in this draft because running backs usually go way faster. So, I mean, you joined a good draft where you got Cook in the 2nd round. I mean, I'm liking your first 6 picks. Like we both kind of went identical with positions on our first 6 picks. You got Garrett Wilson right before I would have grabbed him. So, I mean, that was a good pick. Same thing with the Breece Hall and Kyren. You got Breece Hall right before I got Kyren. No, I like the beginning. Evans, Dowdle. I mean, that's kind of where they go. That's good depth. I would say Will Anderson, you took him too soon. Even if you are a Texans fan, I would have waited a couple rounds. And dude, I love Roquan. Okay. Like this is me nitpicking because Roquan's like really good. But like because he's on such a good offensive team that runs so much and controls the ball so much, he's not as good as he was on the Bears when the Bears sucked. He was like the top guy, like IDP guy on the Bears because of how bad the Bears sucked. But I just would have picked a couple guys over Roquan, probably like Cedric Gray, Nick Bolton, Sherwood, Dotson, Bond. Those are probably a couple guys I would have picked over Roquan. Still splitting hairs though. Still splitting hairs. TJ Watt, you drafted too early. He's kind of slowed down a little bit. So I'm not saying he's a bad pick. I just would have picked him a couple rounds later. Conception, good pick. Dude, I was pissed that you got Kittle like right before me because I was going to take Kittle if he was still there because he usually doesn't make it to the 14th round like that. So you took Kittle. I ended up just going IDP again. And Nick Bonito, he's good also. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not putting the actual like scores in there, but I mean it's a really solid squad for like your first draft for sure. Kirk Cousins, I don't like Kirk Cousins that early because of how the quarterbacks went. I understand it, but like in like a draft, I think yesterday I got him in like the 18th round, so he just goes later. But no, really, really solid for your first draft. And hey, Drew, no board talk, bro. Come on, man. Where's your draft etiquette? And what the hell we said? Wait, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? The chat's getting extra crazy. Hold on. Yeah, Johnny Blaze, that's one of my nicknames. I'm bringing that back this year. Yeah, it is it is a super flex. Yeah. Ariane, would it be crazy to trade Neighbors and Rashee Rice for Gibbs? No, it's not crazy to do that, but it's also like you're giving up like top end guys. So that is kind of it's a little tough, man. It's a little tough. Cause like we all want guys like that, but if it ends up making you lose because like you get rid of like so much depth like early, like I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. And yep, you already know, Drew. And I gave you the chance, bro. You like Charbonnet that much? I gave you the chance. I even told you ahead of time. Let's see if Daniel does it though. Let's see if he knows you as good as I know you with the defensive players. And aiding him in a 14 man and want one more wide receiver is your best waiver wire sleeper to grab. Well, dude, I mean, you just got to tell me who's available. Like that's really what it is. Like give me like a handful of players that are available. That's the easier way to do this. Cause I could give you 1.5 million names, but I don't know if they're on waivers or not. And hey, Nick Von B, what up, bro? Pup pass to the 420 crew. So hopefully your Monday's going good, even though start of the week and all. Yeah, going good. I gotta get this second draft filled. Nice. What the hell happened? All right. I've got 3 more spots officially, and I'm probably gonna take one of those. Yeah. And TJ are both lucky I wasn't drafted. I mean, there were still good guys available there either way. And Henley overnight, not for me, man. Henley took a huge step back last year, bro. I don't know if a lot had to do with like injuries, but Henley took an insanely huge step back for me last year. Yeah, like I think it might have been by accident. Or no, I have him. I have him ranked 27th out of my 41 linebackers that I ranked. Yeah, but I ain't taking Henley overnight. Because the thing about Knight, he's going up like if he gets better, come on, man. Like I think Henley's already peaked. And Drew said over 100 tackles contract year. Contract year doesn't always mean good things for defense, bro. Like it really doesn't, because like if schemes change and things and like they really don't care about you because they don't want to keep you, Like, yeah, like we'll see. But and over like one thing we got to remember, 100 tackles isn't good. If you told me 100 solos, like then I'm like, dude, I'm drawing wood at that point. But how many solo? I don't think he didn't have that many solos, did he? And I mean, even last year, he got outscored by Knight. And like, look, especially like I have it all broken down with like the points per snap and all that. I mean, you're talking about Knight taking like, I don't know, maybe like 18% less snaps than him or so. Like, I don't know the exact numbers. Henley ran 930 snaps compared to Knight's 801 snaps, and Knight outscored him. And Henley is getting 0.23 points per snap, and Knight got 0.29 points per snap. So Knight was way more efficient. And now coming into next year, like I bet he gets more snaps than that. Like that's my thinking. TJ said I was so stoked with Knight in the 32. Bro, I bet you were, man. I bet you were. You know who I was stoked with though? Cedric Gray. Dude, I can't believe that I got Cedric Gray in the 32. Like, man, he's going to be so good. He's going to be so good. Like, Cedric Gray could legit go for 100 solos this year. That would be freaking amazing. And let's see, TikTok. Tapia, who's better, Puka or Jay Smith? Who the hell's Jay Smith? Like, who the hell is Jay Smith? Aiden, Judy, Florney, Ridley, or Slayton. That's ugly, man. It's a bunch of basuda there. I'll say Judy, but I'm not excited about it at all. Carson got the 105, got Amon Ra, Chase Brown, Josh Allen, Ladd. Solid, bro. Solid. How many teams? Aiden, those are the waiver wire guys. Waiver wire guys. Okay. Yeah, Judy. Get Judy. You got JSN in the you got JSN in the 32. Yeah, JT was the first guy for me there. And Drew said Barrett Carter's middle linebacker. I'm aware. I mean, I got Barrett Carter ranked as well. And I know like everything that you're saying right now, it's just jealousy talking because I got Knight and you didn't. I know that's the only reason you're saying this, and it's okay. I'm not going to get offended at all. Because I know it's just jealousy. I got him, bro. I got him. I got him as my number 4. My IDP is fucking stacked right now. Yeah, Daniel said, love that hat. Yeah. You saw it right. The Super Chronics. There we go. Hit the like button wherever you're at, everybody. I always have the show on in the background, and just so I can see like how the board looks and stuff on a TV. And I didn't even hit the like button. Oh, I got another one. You're gonna be so mad at me for this one, Drew. I already know. I got to get you back for all those snipes already. And Carson, Brock Bowers, and DJ Moore and Waddle. Oh, okay. Yeah. But how many teams? You never said how many teams in that league. Aiden, you think Judy over Keenan Allen, Chris Bell? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Keenan Allen's not even on a team, so I would just be paying attention. Like if he ends up if he ends up getting on a team here soon, see what happens. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do, and we're just gonna hope that he falls another round or so. He probably will. Oh, Daniel. Dude, I thought we were friends, man. How you gonna snipe me like that, bro? Damn it. It's totally gonna take Chig right there. Damn. And do I need to add Braylon Allen with the Brees injury? I mean, it just depends on how many spots you got. Eat a debate show. What up, bro? Neighbors or Olave? Right now, I'm going to say Olave. Things may change, though. I don't know. Like, Neighbors still isn't practicing. Like, he's doing the individual drills and stuff. So I'm still kind of nervous, like, about him. I need to see him get, like, a regular go at practice before, like, I could change. And Zach plus Tyson's hurt now. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. A lot of Tyson, Lemon. I mean, this is it's why everybody doesn't want to draft early for their redraft. And I totally get it. That's why we do these low stakes like best ball like drafts, so we can keep the draft juices flowing. But you know, it's only $10. So if you get screwed on one of your teams, you know, you're only getting screwed on $10. Like, I wouldn't want to we're drafting our $600 and two $100 leagues this Saturday. And man, it's still kind of early, but it's because of like how the 1st of September is a Tuesday. So it's like literally the latest that the season would like ever start. Because normally the Labor Day is like within the first couple days of September. What is it, like September 7th or 6th or something like that? Let's see where Corey goes here. Hey, Devo in the house. What up, Devo? What is going down, my brother? All right, let's see it, Drew. Let's see it. I don't know if he's going to snipe me here. I don't know if we're on the same page with what position we're going for. I feel like I'm going to be going for a different position than he is. He's thinking. He's trying to snipe me. That's a good one. That's a good one. Look at AJ Barner. And Zach said QB. No. No, I mean, I'm good on the QBs with the 3 that I have. I don't feel like I have to jump. I mean, we might get something a little later. Oh, who the hell were you joking about, Zach? Oh, yeah. All right. Next round is when I'm getting you, Drew. Next round's when it's coming. Maybe not. I see a guy who probably shouldn't be there. Shit, we got 45 minutes till the next draft. I gotta get it filled. TJ said Barner duplicates or step up. He's gonna be a force. Yeah. Drew said I'm peanut butter and jelly overnight. I know you are, bro. I know you are. And yeah, Devo coming through with the shrooms. I like it. And Twizzler family, what's in the 9 slot? What do you mean? Like what player is available? TJ said the fullback getting popular again. A Kyle Hughes check, something like that. He said, who was taking that 9? Who was taking that 9? Lamar. Single quarterback, super flex league. Genty, CMC, and Hurts were the next picks after. Dang it. I got to send out some messages so we can get this last spot filled for tonight, or last 2 spots. Okay. All right, let's get to sharing, see if we can get this filled. Oh shit. Ice Chase took Tyreek at the 15-12. Ouch. Very ouch, bro. Caden, who should I draft with the 104? Chase if he falls. CMC and JT should be in the mix. Amon-Ra should be in the mix if Chase doesn't fall. One of those four. Unless somehow Bijan falls. I saw like this thing on TikTok. It was a hella casual league, but Bijan fell to number 4. I'm nervous about Puka. I really am, man. So nervous about Puka. Nice. All right, we got huge ass in there tonight, so we just need one more now. One more at minimum, because I'll take a spot if two people join, so be it. And okay, yeah. Caden said I don't want to draft him either. Yeah, and that's why I didn't say him, because he probably will be there. Like now he's been falling a couple extra spots, but yeah, it depends on when you draft. Like that's like the same with like CMC. Like it depends when you draft. If you draft this week, CMC and Puka, I kind of just don't want to touch them, you know? If you draft in a couple weeks and we hear more news about them and they get back to practice and everything, you know, then I'm not so worried. But yeah, I want to limit. And TJ said, "Yeah, Drew, why aren't you in the next one?" Yeah, he said a lot of times. I mean, he can't swing that time, so that's why he said he was glad that I opened up the what's it called, the 7 p.m. Eastern. Get to finish at a reasonable time. Dave said, I tried telling him it's overrated. Yeah, man. I mean, Da Vinci never slept. He said it was a waste of time. Come on, man. And the finished frame, this is a $10 best ball league, part of a big tournament with a $10,000 first place tournament prize. There's defensive players, and it's super flex, meaning 2 quarterbacks, and you're not looking at the top of the draft. It's scrolled down a little bit because we're in round 20. Oh, Buda Baker off the board. And who's ready?
You want to get high? Are we going to get high? Just let me get high.
And TJ said Einstein slept like shit too. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. Like there'll be certain times, like even if I do sleep in, like 9 or 10, like West Coast time, even if I do sleep in till that time, I'm usually like staying up hella late till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm doing like hella work already for like the next day already. And and I'm usually waking up to like take a piss or something in the middle of the night, and then I end up like checking messages and shit then too. So I just try to be efficient as I can with like my time. Because every time I do that, I always end up getting to sleep longer, and then I don't feel like I woke up and I'm like already like far behind for the day. And Jake said, should I accept this trade? Jefferson in London. I give up Puka and Parker Washington. I mean, I probably would, just because of like the Puka, injury and all that kind of shit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And I guess it's not selling cheap, because I mean, Jefferson in London, I mean, you're talking either a number 2, number 3, or a number 1 and a number 2 draft pick. So yeah, man, I'd rather be on that side. Dude, I'm feeling good, man. I already got 6 of my IDP guys. Hell yeah. Carlos, Tet, and Kyren for JJ. I don't know. Like, it's tough, man. Like, I don't want to give up. Like, I don't want to give up like 2 good players for 1 good player. Like, you want to try, like, you should be trying to package as many players as you can that like aren't those top guys like that. Because you're just like trading top guys at that point. And someone just said, quick question. Give me 1 sec. Making my pick over here. All right. Dink said my first 5 picks were May, CD, Barkley, Flowers, Laporta. What do you think? Dynasty Superflex. Solid, solid. But you don't have a second quarterback yet, though? And Brady, random question. Was there a guy today that looked exactly like you that went to... That went to what? Like, it stopped. It stopped. That went to what? All right. We still need 2 more people to join tonight's draft. That went to McDonald's. Not me. I did not hit up McDonald's. I haven't left the house today. And I'm in Vegas. You in Vegas? And Cade, so this is a $10 draft. It's not a mock draft, but you're more than welcome to get in for sure. It's a $10 draft. It's super flex. There's IDP involved. It's 35 rounds. It's gonna take like an hour, maybe 2 hours. Okay, Brady said Canada. Okay, no, not in Canada. I'm in Vegas. It's funny. If you would have asked me, like, when did I go to McDonald's for McDonald's breakfast for us? I think it might have been Friday or Saturday, sometime last week. But yeah, Kate, if you're interested and you're down for the $10, let me know. I can't even put the link in the chat if anybody is interested. All right, come on. Let's get this bad boy filled. Yes, all right. Zach joined. Let's go. All right. And thanks, Zach, for joining. Make sure you pay. I'm gonna, if nobody else joins in the next like couple minutes, I'm gonna take that last spot. I'm working on just I'm working on the what's it called? The draft order race, getting all that ready right now. So as soon as the last person joins, I can just plug in a name and then start it. Nick, CMC or St. Brown at pick 5. I'm leaning St. Brown as of right now. Things can change, but it depends on when your draft is. Dude, I think there's so many people using 100-yard rush right now that it's like crashing. Nick, September 5th. Well, I wouldn't stay locked in on that Amon-Ra because if CMC's healthy by then, I'm probably taking him. Okay. right. Let's see it, Daniel. I know where I'm going. Boom. Well, now I got them both, Drew. What you got to say about that now? Now I got them both. Now, no matter who has a good game out of those guys, I got them. And Daniel said, "Fuck." who'd you want? Wrong guy. Oh, who are you trying to take there? It happens. At least it was in the 22nd round. Like, dude, Crispy, the guy who's first pick, he picked Rico Dowdle in the second round a week ago. Talk about a wrong pick. We're gonna give him shit about it all season long. Said the screen's blurry. What the hell? How about now? I don't know what the hell happened on that. Zach said, "Don't sleep on Rico." I mean, bro, we were all sleeping on him. Like I didn't even see it. Like I don't remember who I got in the second round, but I was stoked because of who I got. I was like, man, how did this guy fall? And then I started looking at it like Crispy drafted Rico Dowdle at the 2-1. What the fuck? And but it was I've done it where being at the number 12, you try to double tap like real quick. And like for whatever reason, like I don't know, it's real easy to take like the wrong person when you double tap. It's like you got to tap, let the pick happen, and then click again. So yeah, I ended up getting screwed, but it was like the teen rounds. Crispy did it in like the second round and like the 11th round or something like that. All right. And if no one joins here in the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to take that last spot. And we'll double dip. Almost on the clock. All right, let's get some Butte. And Christian, I got the 9th pick, 12 man, got offered first round for the 2-5 and the 3-8. I don't know. I'd probably hold. I like being the opposite guy, the one who trades like for those picks. Chewy said a few more days until draft day hype. Let's go. Let's get it. What day's your draft? Yeah, Crispy. No, man. We're just you don't get any excuses, man. You just can't mess up. Ever. Zach said Chase or JSN or JT. I'm leaning Chase. Okay. 22nd and then the 24th. Cool. We got some big drafts coming up on the 24th as well. And log, do I trade T. Higgins for Kelsey and Mike Evans? No. Mm-mm. Nah, man. Hold on. Where is it?
Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
All right. Just marking down who's paid. All right. We got everybody paid for tonight, and if nobody joins by the time I get everybody's names in here, I'm taking the last spot. Yeah, we got some heavy hitters in tonight's. Hey, how did I miss? All right. Okay, here we go, baby. Draft race about to commence. And it always happens, watch, as soon as I commit to the draft, someone's going to join right after. All right. And they're like swimwear. Okay. Everybody who's in the next draft, I'm doing the draft order race right now. All right. Going in the background. Still got a couple picks in front of me. Let's get it. Justin said, what do we think about this starting? Bijan, Tet, Loveland, Parker. You only start 4 players? You lucky bastard. Andrew said, you guys are losing any sleep over my QB hero strategy. I'm not, but you know, some people are getting crazy pissed, I'm sure. Chewy said, wifey and I seem to be doing better now, but I'm still working on becoming better. All you can do is get better every day, bro. That's it. Just try to get better every day. No way. Me and Callie jam next to each other again. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Can't believe that, dude. Callie jam. How do we keep getting so lucky and drafting next to each other, bro? And Jasmine says, that team good. What should I fix? I mean, you don't have to fix anything. That's solid. Like, you said that's your draft so far. Like, how many more draft picks you got? Like, where are you at in this draft? Making moves. 11 more spots. I mean, you don't really have to fix anything. You just got to go after more running backs and wide receivers. And I'd say running back because, dude, I mean, if you only have Bijan, you're already going into like round 5 or 6. Like, you gotta do something with that. Ryan said, you think I should go 0 RB with pick 4? Nah, man, this isn't the year to go 0 RB. I know there's there's some content creators who are like trying to get real cute behind the zero RB, but this ain't the year to do it. Brazil in the house. What up, bro? Dude, why the hell? Oh, shit. He keeps going higher and higher. We're gonna have to lock him down. Dude, I have no idea why it is not. Wait, what? Just had a heart attack with JMO injury report. Oh, and realized it's minor. Okay, I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it since we've been live. Yeah, Ryan, let me know when you're done so I can scroll back down. But yeah, check it out, bro. Yeah, because we're pretty deep into the draft right now. All right. There we go. Okay, let me set this draft order now. And that draft kicks off in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. For those who don't know, we draft like crazy around here. At least every day, sometimes multiple times per day. And we are heavy into draft season right now. And all these drafts are $10. Anybody can join. Just shoot me a message on Sleeper. My username is FFHustler420. You can also shoot me a message on TikTok, but sometimes those fall by the wayside. Couple picks before me. Let's see if I can set this draft order before my pick. Dude, I'm drafting right in between Cali Jam and Crispy. What the hell? Frizzell says so. Jordan Tyson a bust. I mean, I don't know if it's a bust, but it sucks that he's hurt early and he's gonna miss time. Yeah, dude. And then Dave, you're right there, and then Huge Ass and TJ and Brown. Like this whole draft is actually a draft of heavy hitters, man. This draft is a whole draft of heavy hitters. This is insane. And I even said yesterday, just a little incentive for people to do more and more drafts. The 11 people that are in the most drafts, I'm going to pay for your guys' draft on the 9th when we do like the last day of drafting. I'm going to, because I know I'm going to be in the top 12, like somewhere. So I'll pay for the other 11. And that'll be my gift to the top drafters. A free draft right at the end of the season, end of the off season. And spoiler alert, you might have to be close to 100 to get that. All right. There we go. And Joe said, would you give a Genty for Breece Hall and Jalen Waddle? No. And Frazil said, how do we check if we're in the top 12? Well, I'm doing another update here soon from the top 300 drafts, and so that's on Patreon. If you're still there, that's where I post it. I'll post it in the league chats, but that's Patreon is where it shows up at, though. And yeah, Frazil said I'm barely over 10. Yeah, you're not in the top 12. You're not in the top 12 because I mean, there's 6 or 7 of us that are over 100, and then I know that there's a handful already that are like in between 70 and 100. So I would assume you're gonna have to be around at least 75 to be there, and that's not even a guarantee. That might not even be enough. Man, Crispy's taking all the value out of them. You love doing that. And Luke is JT, Saquon, Nico, Tet, Zay, Burrow, Demo good. Yeah, for sure. How many teams, though? Hey, Ice Tray made it back. What up? 10 team. It's solid. I would say that 10 teams solid, but most teams in the 10 team leagues are solid. That's the tough part. Yeah, Ice Tray just chilling, bro. Just chilling. Thanks for coming through. We're almost done with this draft, and probably going to call it a night on the live streaming after. I got to do a bunch of work in the background today. Got to work on ranks. Got to try to knock out those ranks. Crispy said, fuck the value. You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
Let's see. Where am I going to go with this next pick here? And Zach said the consuming substance featured in this live will harm your health message just popped up is hilarious. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure I know that like they may or may not like push the video like after that, but it's so funny because everybody knows what that means. It just means we're partying over here. Oh shit. I thought I pushed trade in the startup. Did not. Making all them wait on me. All right. Ice Tray, should I try to attempt to trade Loveland if I already have Bowers on my team? I don't know. It depends. Because everyone's going to try to get you to trade him for nothing. Frizzosa came across your TikTok when it was like, here's a perfect draft strategy to win your league. And bro is drafted in an 8-man league. What? Oh, the one that was like making, was it the one that was making fun of quarterbacks? Or you're saying like, oh, you came across a TikTok. Not mine. But dude, there is a funny video about 8-man single quarterback leagues on there. Dude, I mean, some of the like here's what I feel about a lot of the TikTok creators. It's like it's guys who are like are pretty new to fantasy in general, but they're making content because they know a little bit and they know that that people are gonna find them who like literally know nothing. And like, I'll be honest, the people who know nothing, I hope they find me, but I want the people to find me who actually know something. So they know that, cause real recognize real. And Ice Tray said, yeah, I'm chill with not making any moves at all. Yeah, I would wait, man. Like it's really not a good time to trade. Everyone's trading out of luxury right now. You want to wait till people have to trade out of necessity because of like injuries and stuff. Because when people's teams start getting injured and they need to replace, like starters and stuff, like prices, they start getting more in your favor, when you're holding the cards, and that's what you want. You want to be the one that like has the power, Crispy said I could barely stand 10 man. I'm in. He said at least super flex. Yeah, for sure. And you're talking about the dynasty, right? Thanks for taking over that spot, Crispy. That's like the original super OG dynasty that I started. And like, you know why it's 10 man? Because I didn't know if I'd be able to get 12 people to join. Because like that's like, I mean, dynasty wasn't like necessarily new at that point, but like that, like COVID is sparked a lot of people to start jumping into dynasties. Mason, my team is number 7. I'll scroll to the top so you can see my whole team, but I'm the one who picked Amon-Ra and Saquon to start. And Aiden, Derrick Henry, or A-Chain. I'm leaning A-Chain, but it's close. Ice Tray said Mahomes, McCaffrey, Genty, McLaurin, Neighbors, Bowers, Loveland, Seahawks, and Aubrey. Solid. Yeah, solid for a 10-teamer. And having Bowers and Loveland is great. Like the one thing that you want to try to do if you do move one of them, you want to try to get like 3 players for that one. Or else why trade them? Like that's another thing too. I think there's a lot of people who are like, they feel like they have to trade for whatever reason. And so they'll end up taking like not as good of a trade, but to like, I don't know, just to like complete the process of a trade or whatever. Like, man, I've won without making any trades in the season. Like you have to be working the waiver wire. You have to, hope that you get a little bit lucky without a bunch of injuries. But yeah, when people start getting injuries, that's when people are going to want to trade. I made it to the playoffs, but lost because of injuries. Going to focus on having a good bench. Yeah, and seeing what you like. That's why you need to be making moves like every single week. And this is everybody in general. You want to try to get these flavors of the week where you can, because if the flavor of the week ends up hitting, like then you have a solidified bench spot, and like that's like the whole goal is to keep like getting your team just like bigger and better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I got 8 IDPs. We need some more. And the next draft is starting here in 11 minutes. But yeah, for Zill, that's like the whole goal is to keep improving your bench. There may be times where you trade, some of these bench players to like upgrade. And, that's something that you also want to do because you want to get your team top heavy. All right. And Max said, can I see number 4's pick? Yeah. Scrolled all the way up to the top for you. Let's see it. Doug said neck pop ready. It's funny how when you say that, my neck starts to stiffen up a little bit. Could be because of the accident. I got to go to the chiropractor on Thursday. Let's see. Little one. Little ones. Yeah, dude, still not recovered from the damn accident. My muscles feel like all tense in like certain spots of my body. Hopefully these chiropractor sessions will help. Did you hear it, Doug? Doug, 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 Doug. Yeah, I always wonder like how much the microphone picks up because I'm literally doing it right next to it. But you know, neck crack always sounds super loud to yourself, but I can never know how loud it sounds to other people. All right. Mac, you good? Assuming so. Brazil said I left the draft with Kyren and Travion as my starting running back. Yeah, lesson learned. Yeah. You know, may or may not be, that bad at the end of the day, but I'm sure not feeling good about that either way. All right, let's see. I feel like the IDP is like all gone. I gotta get at least 2 more, maybe even a couple more on top of that. All right, there's a few good ones. Doug, 6 out of 10 this time. Brazil, got to make sure my RB room is top notch post draft. Yeah, for sure, dude. Like I feel like if I had a choice of my wide receivers not looking good or my running backs not looking good leaving the draft, I'd rather have my wide receivers not look as good. So I feel like there's just more to go around. And when's your draft for that league, Brazil? Aiden wins this trade, Cook and AJ Brown for Jamar Chase and Jacobs. Neither one of you guys win. You know why? Both, it kind of just stays neutral, man. You're trading top players for top players, bro. And don't even do that. It doesn't even move the needle. Because, like, Chase is better than AJ Brown. Cook is better than Jacobs. You know, it's like, no matter what, like, the Cook and AJ Brown side, that's the side that you got the player average is better, I feel. Dude, peeled foreskin joined late again and told him to join right away. Dude. And we're gonna I got 2 drafts for tomorrow. We're gonna try to do the 4 and the 6 again. We'll see how it goes. Oh shit, draft is Thursday. Let's go. And Michael, scale of 1 to 10, how crazy am I taking Genty as a 9th pick? I mean, I don't think that's super crazy, but I would just like I'm avoiding Genty at that price. Like, I mean, getting him in the 2nd round, I know it's probably only a couple picks later, but I feel like I'd rather do that. And Kowsey said, hey, brother, do you keep Josh Allen, AJ Brown, or Ken Walker? I'm leaning on Ken Walker. Is there any kind of penalties or anything? Like when you keep, like, do you lose a round or anything like that? And 5 minutes till the draft. 5 minutes. Yeah, I got to make sure that I don't miss it. I'm the 102. So, Bijan or Gibbs, baby. Let's go. So, I'm not sure the keeper rounds at the moment. Okay. I mean, that would make a difference, but just like right off the bat, I'm leaning Ken Walker. Highest training concerns about Ibuka. My opponent has him, and I have Chris Godwin on my bench. I mean, yeah, everyone's like a little bit worried about him. I mean, they said that he should be ready for week 1, but like, who knows? Who knows? Let's see. There's no way we finished this in 4 minutes, right? This draft took a little while. Sometimes we finish this in an hour and a half. This one is taking 2 hours and we're not even done yet. We do have a lot of new people in this draft. 9, 10, and 12. 12 is brand new. 9 and 10, they've done 2 drafts this year. D. Lincoln, I mean, he's been nowhere to be found for like the longest time. He's back, baby. He's back. Perfect timing to jump into the drafts. And I don't know, maybe it was the timing because I know he's East Coast. And yeah, sometimes that 9 p.m. is just too late for people. Frazil saw a clip where the guy had number 2 wide receiver is AJ Brown over JSN Puka. Do you see a world where that could be true? I mean, in a world with injuries. Who was it? Was it the counselor by any chance? And low suggestions: Daniel, JT, Genti, Amon Ra, Rice, Tat Downs, Wilson, ETN, Andrews. No, I mean the team seems pretty stacked. Is it an 8-teamer? D Mitchell at the 105, 14. Have PPR. Are you forcing a running back? I'm taking best wide receiver available. I'd be forcing the running back because you're really only talking about jumping up a couple spots. So yeah, I probably would force the quarterback position there. Oh shit. It made it back to me in the Marvel. Let's go. Crispy, your strategy is hilarious in the Marvel. Frazil said, glad I was able to discover the 420 crew before I got brainwashed by the posers. For sure, bro. For sure. Said, going on my 3rd season. Hell yeah. Because you found me at the end of your 1st season, right? Dude, it's crazy how Ricky Pearsall is like at the top of the ADP. Man, there's like nobody good. All right. TJ said Crispy's still going, no QB. Well, at this point, like everyone's already picked a QB besides him. So it's like there's no point. Might as well wait to your last round, last pick. Hell yeah. Brazil said next step winning the championship. Hell yeah. Hollywood in the house. What up? And he said, yeah, end of the 1st season. I got dead last. Following season, I made the playoffs in all my leagues. Let's go. Let's go. See, that's the type of turnaround that I like to hear. From worst to first, or at least to the playoffs. And even like me, I didn't even win. So I started playing in 2006, and I didn't even win my first championship until 2010. But man, that team was so good. And then I won the next one in 2012. Those were like the first 2 big ones. Okay. Oh shit. Other draft has started, and I got Bijan. Let's go, baby. We're double dipping for a couple minutes. Oh, Crispy already went on auto for this one. There we go. Oh, gotta tell Papa Tex we started. Okay. Evan in the house. What up? Evan with the nightly drop in. Let's get it, bro. and I'm gonna shut it down after. I'm gonna shut it down after this draft. After this draft ends, I got so much stuff to do in the background. Frazil said, tempted to do some crazy shit and go 4 RBs in a row because of injuries, but nah, it's too crazy. Well, I mean, yeah, I just wouldn't. I would build evenly to a certain extent. You definitely got to get RB heavy, you know, but yeah, you don't want to like make it to where you like need to trade to make your team good, you know. And Nick said, what pick did A-Chain go at? At the 2-8. Okay. Where are we gonna go with this? All right, I got my 10 IDP. Yeah, I think we'll go 1 offense, maybe 1 IDP. We'll see. Yeah, Evan, appreciate you, bro. Hit that like button. And Triple B Edit said, how many people are here? I don't know. Because I don't know if there's some bots or like what, but there's more people on YouTube than on TikTok right now. Owen said, I got the 112. Who's a good pick? You want to go back-to-back running backs there? Oh, BB said in the draft. 12 people are in the draft. JS Cut it, said RB heavy for sure. This is the year, man. Like, I feel like this year over any other year previously, like I feel like I really, really, really need to get 2 top 12 running backs right out of the gate. Like, that's the only way I'll feel like really good about my my draft. Who's your favorite mid-round tight end? Kyle Pitts or Laporta? I'm not touching Kraft. I'm not touching Kraft either, man. I hate all the news that I'm hearing about him. For me, it's Laporta. I really want to try to get Loveland or Warren. BBB, what kind of league is it? It's a $10 super flex best ball draft, and there's a $10,000 first place prize. Top 100 teams in week 17 are getting paid out, and it's a super flex, meaning 2 quarterback plus IDP, and only $10. Anybody could join. And Jazz Cuts, I love your content, bro. We play super flex, and a lot of quarterbacks go off the board. Yeah, for sure. And like, have you even found any other content creators on TikTok that even like cover anything that's super flex? Because every single one that I've come in contact with, they only do single QBs, and they're all mocks. At least these are like money leagues, you know, like some crazy shit may happen, but people are paying, you know, to do that crazy shit. And BBB said, why is there defensive players? Because it's just more fun with defensive players. Yeah, that's the way I roll. And yeah, just yeah, give me a I mean, I'm live Sunday mornings too, so that's gonna be the tough part. I was gonna go IDP, but we're just gonna do that. And BBB, how's the scoring work for defense? It is hold on 1 second. I just got on the board in the other league. All right, we're going crazy. Took Burrow in the second round. And yeah, so scoring for defense, 1 point a QB hit, 1 point for assisted tackle, 2 points for a solo tackle, 6 points for a sack, 6 points for an interception, 6 points for a touchdown. What else? 3 points for a forced fumble, 3 points for a pass defended, 3 points for fumble recovery. And JS Cut said, so Bijan and Burrow so far. Yeah. And I I'm waiting for old boy to make his next pick here. And he made his next pick, and dude, we're going balls to the wall, man, with the QBs. So I got Bijan, Burrow, and Herbert right now. And yeah, this draft is over. Maybe I'll stay for another couple minutes, and we'll show the next draft here. There we go. Next one has commenced. Oh, shit. Get rid of that. There we go. One finished. Next one started. Oh, look at that. Look what I started. Look at the QB run. Look at that shit. Dude, that's insane. It's working out perfectly. It's working out perfectly. That's how it's supposed to happen. A couple people go crazy on QBs, and then it makes everybody go crazy. Crispy, Chase, Jefferson, and Hurts. It's nasty. It's nasty. And Corey said, I don't need a grade, just some overall thoughts on my draft. Do me a favor, just shoot me a text. I'll do it after. I'm not going to be live that much longer. We're just going to stay maybe for the first 10 rounds or so. And we'll see how long that actually takes. And then I got to get some shit going with the rankings and stuff. I've been slacking on that. Yeah, Corey, you heard me, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for hopping over to TikTok to show some love, bro. Maybe we can get a super chat on YouTube or a Galaxy on TikTok, and we'll get a fat dab going. Dude, look at that QB run. 6 QBs in a row in round 3. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, shit. I got to go back and look at our 32-team league now. I don't even know what to do, man. Don't even know what to do. Because it's so ugly. It's so ugly. I do have a lot of IDP bench. Dude, I'm stoked, man. Burrow and Herbert, let's go. And Jay said, look at what you started. Yeah, now you can lock in a wide receiver. Bro, I mean, it's perfect when it happens that way, right? Because, now a whole bunch of running backs and wide receivers are going to fall. And, I'm prime on with my quarterbacks. I'm feeling really good about that. It sucks when it doesn't work, when you go heavy early, but then it doesn't force the run, but it happened this time. It happened this time. Hey, King D in the house. What up, bro? Gonna be live for a little bit longer here. We just started the 6 o'clock draft. We just finished the 4 o'clock. I've been live for 2 hours. And yeah, let's see what happens here. But yeah, I'm liking the way that things have played out so far. Because yeah, definitely got screwed on running backs early. That's one of the things. If you're in a 12-teamer and you get Gibbs or Bijan, it's like those the round 2 running backs that kind of suck. So it's I'd probably go wide receiver there and then hit the running back in the 3rd if it's just a single quarterback league. But yeah, you see here, especially in you can't get screwed on quarterbacks in a 2-quarterback league. Yeah, Andrew, it is a super flex. You can't get screwed on quarterbacks in a 2-quarterback league. And I really didn't like the running back, so I just went quarterback. And dude, started a crazy run. Look at this. So all these dope skill position players are going to fall. It's working out perfectly. Let's see who ends up falling. Yeah, dude, look at that. How many quarterbacks have gone so far? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 quarterbacks off the board. Yeah, TJ, you lucky dog, man. Brees Hall falling to the 4-7. It's nice. Mm-hmm. And dude, there are going to be some people who end up getting screwed on quarterback too. Let's see it, Crispy. Let's see it, Crispy. All right, let's go Rashee Rice. Man, and I want to lock in my third quarterback. I'm not going to. Unless Cali Jam doesn't snipe me. It's going to put me in a position where I'm going to be thinking about it. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to lock in the third quarterback because it's going to be one of those leagues where quarterback depth is going to be super important. And Parker is taking Tyler Warren in the 6th round, 8-man stretch. Nah. That's solid, man. You'll already have like 5 of your starting 7 like in there at that point. Like, no, it's not a stretch. Yeah, look at that. People going triple QB. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. We'll see who I get, man. And now I'm curious. I mean, we'll see what running backs and what wide receivers fall, but yeah, this turned out good. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay about 10 rounds. So any questions, leave them in. Let's get them in now. Dude. Yeah, I guess I might as well just go IDP with these last ones. All right. And it's on Dave's Not Here, man. I was debating on it, TJ, but come on, man. No board talk. No board talk. He's probably not making it back to me anyways, but it's a possibility. Well, I guess he won't make it back to me if you're going to take him. And trust me, he was one of the guys I was debating there. But I'm also like, I don't go as crazy for the stacks as you guys, though. Well, you specifically. I don't know about you guys, but you specifically. Yeah, but see, now that you talked about him, he might not even make it to you. And either way, even if he doesn't, we'll see what type of guys are still there. because I still got a lot of good options for my next two picks here. And Dev Genti, first round keeper, a good keep. I don't know. Who are your other options to keep? Because like keeping him in the first, I mean, I don't even know if I want to take him in the first, you know? I feel like he's more of like a high second round guy. But it also depends on like where you're picking, because if you're picking in the middle, he's not making it back to you. Let's see if Brown takes him right in front of you, TJ. I mean, because even that, he's not even the best guy on the board, like right now. So, like, even if you take him there, it's not even the best tight end that's available. Oh, there you go. Getting Loveland. I like it. Dude, it's crazy how Drew will draft him in like the 4th round. And like, you know, any other draft will get him in like the 5th or the 6th round, you know? Let's see where Huge Ass goes here. I got so many good options still. My queue is just for my next 2 picks. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 people in the queue right now. Just trying to grab 2 of them, baby. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 2 of them. Who does Cali Jam like better? Man. Let's get Devonta. Dang it. That's not where I thought you were going to go with your pick. Damn it. Well, that kind of sucked because I wanted to go running back there, but David Montgomery was the only one that I wanted to take. I probably just should have taken him, and then I could have got my choice of either one. But you know what? I'm going to be able to pair up anybody with Bijan. Anybody. I like that, man. Smith and Higgins in the 6-7. That's fancy. That's fancy. Hell yeah. Dev, got him. Whew. All right. Oh shit. Let's see. And hey, shout out to Daniel Barry. What up? And for Zoe, you think Marvin Harrison and Brian Thomas will bounce back this year? I think so. I do think so. Oh, there you go. I couldn't believe Tet was still there. I mean, I took Devonta Smith and Higgins over Tet. Man, I should have taken David Montgomery right there. I really wanted Devonta Smith, though. So Montgomery was the smarter move. Because now I got to figure out an RB2. But I'm loving my wide receivers, though. Rice, Devonta, Higgins, loving my QBs. Got Kyler as my number 3. TJ, you savage. Loveland and Warren. The stack. That tight end stack, though, in the tight end premium. You savage. Lucas is my team. Josh Allen, Genti, Javonte, T. Higgins, Amon-Ra, Kelsey, Judkins. How many teams are in the league? I don't give grades unless I know how many teams are in the league. Mm-hmm. 10-teamer. Yeah, it's probably like a B. If you would have had a better tight end than Kelsey, it probably would have been a B+. Jacob, Henderson, and Loveland for Kyren and Kittle. Nope. Hate making trades like that. You're just making lateral movements, bro. Brody, should I trade Nico Collins and Kamara to get A.J. Brown? I don't know. Probably, I mean, maybe, but like Nico and A.J. Brown are like so close. Like, I don't like. You got to start shooting higher. Like, you're throwing in Kamara to like, try to upgrade to like the same tier of wide receiver. Brazil does Lamar, James Cook, Chase Brown, Tate, Parker Washington, Loveland, Tootin in the flex seem like a decent team in 12-man. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's the Tate. It's the Tate pick that ain't wowing me. All right. Thomas as my number 4. Brody, Nico has a lower ceiling and has more loaded offense. Brown said never got burdened until the dip. Dude, because of Acro, man. Yeah, I think I've gotten him once in the 8th. Guess we're going to keep kicking the can down the street. Brazil said, yeah, I want to low-key stay away from rookies. I mean, dude, this year is like the worst rookie class in a long time. All the top rookies are hurt. Like, as of right now, like, why for redraft? Like, why? There's really no reason. All the top rookies are hurt in the worst rookie class that we've seen in a while. Brazil said rather have BTJ over Christian Watson or Tate. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Dude, Jameson Williams went in the 9th. How did that happen? And how did Crispy get to be the one that snagged him? The hell? Damn it, Crispy. Yeah, actually end of round 11, after my pick in round 11 is when I'm going to shut her down. Dude, Laylo Lyle locking in the IDPs already? Round 8, round 9 to get the top guys? I mean, those guys might score higher. Those guys might score higher than the offensive guys in that range. But I just can't do it. Can't do it. Those guys really, really, really got to hit, man. That's what it is. They really, really, really got to hit big, and they really got to hit big in week 17. Look at Lassie making smart moves over there with Mason and Aaron Jones. Let's see it. Let's see it. There goes Tate. Yeah, the dip. The dip for Tate down to the 10th round. Little nap rates the team. Hurts, Barkley, K9, Igbuka, JSN, Bowers, Swift, Aubrey, Lemon, Tootin, Adunze, 8-man. Hey, Timmy in the house. What up, bro? 8-man, I'm probably giving it a B. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, but like every team in an 8-man is really good. That's the problem. All right, let's see. Timmy said how your dynasty has been going. Man, I mean, dynasties are on point, bro. Got hundreds of them. You know, it's crazy, dude. The team that you left won the championship the next year. The guy was so stoked. And I was pissed because I lost to him in the championship. So still won money, but lost to your replacement. I hate you, Crispy. I hate drafting next to you. And then I got a draft next to Cali Jam too. Like being in between you guys is like pissing me off, man. It really is. Frizzo, Papa John's, Domino's, or Pizza Hut. Definitely not Domino's. Like that one, if we're doing a keep trade cut or whatever, like, dude, Domino's is getting cut. I feel like I've eaten Pizza Hut more than Papa John's in my lifetime, but I think I'd put Papa John's first and then Pizza Hut. I feel like the wings are better at Pizza Hut, at least from what I can remember. Like, I haven't eaten Pizza Hut in years at this point. But at least from what I can remember, I feel like the wings at Pizza Hut was kind of one of the and that pasta too. That pasta was like, you know, really good. All right, got two more running backs there. And Rhino, why Puka so late? Where'd Puka go? The 111? Yeah, it's called the injury news, the potential what's it called? Court hearings and shit. Like, I mean, that's why. Everyone knows about that stuff that's going on, right? Yeah, Crispy, I really hate drafting next to you. If you were here, I'd stand on a chair and kick you square in the nuts. All right. I said I was going to get off right after my pick, but I said, yeah, the pasta's so good. Yeah, for sure, man. That chicken Alfredo, it's like way too good for Pizza Hut. It's way too good for Pizza Hut. Yeah, but like now, I'd never go to a chain like that because there's a, I mean, there's a really good pizza spot that's like kind of one of our go-to spots, and you know, it's not as cheap as Pizza Hut for sure, but like super fucking good pizza and wings, and like they got pasta and sandwiches and all types of shit too. It's the they're the home of the 36-inch pizza. That shit is huge. The last draft party that we did, I ended up getting that. It was dude, it's like almost like you have to like bring it in through a garage almost though. Yeah, we're not doing that at this event. We're hitting up Secret Pizza for this event. Cannot wait. Vegas. Drafts are on Saturday. We got a dope ass dinner planned for Friday. I'm super stoked about that. Yeah, no one's doing it as big as us for these drafts. Gonna be partying up with the best view in Vegas for our meal and the best view from any hotel in Vegas. Gary said, is a non-kicker league a good idea? A non-kicker league is the only idea that should be had. Kickers suck in fantasy football. Like, I would rather play with defensive players any day of the week than kickers. Andrew, I'm back with a dynasty question, my brother. What up, dude? Throw it in. Brazil said, I'm stoked for that new chicken and waffle sandwich that Chick-fil-A is dropping next week. Okay. I don't even like Chick-fil-A like that anymore. I hate that like their sandwiches have like 300 ingredients or whatever, and you know, like it tastes good as hell, man, but like, dude, it's like fake ass chicken, but it tastes good as hell, man. I love it. But dude, chicken and waffle sandwich, man, I wonder if Chick-fil-A is gonna fumble the ball with that one or not. We'll see. And guys, this year we're doing a 12-team league. We were moving kickers and adding a third wide receiver. I'm assuming he said but I'm assuming wide receiver. Yeah, way better, way better, bro. Because seriously, who likes playing with kickers? Like, I mean, if you have Brandon Aubrey, like it's always the people who are like, bro, Brandon Aubrey like won me a championship. Like, yeah, okay, but like, realize you're one person and that's like one player that people get excited about. And Andrew, actually, hold on, let me make my pick. I'll make my pick here. Crispy, I'm glad you did that. You know why? Because I am not even thinking about IDP right this second. That's why. I'm glad you did that, bro. Fuck it. Let's go Debo, baby. Do. Aiden Hutchinson. Nice. And Ali, this is not a mock. It's a $10 best ball draft, meaning you draft and then it's set it and forget it. You do not have to put in your starters or anything. Like the app puts in your starters for you. There's a $10,000 first place prize in the tournament and only $10 to join. There's 2 drafts tomorrow, one at 7 p.m. Eastern time and then one at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Nice. He took Schlesinger. Perfect. Because I'm avoiding him like the plague right now with his ankle injury. Yeah, I got Dotson, baby. Let's go. You don't get him, Crispy. You don't get Cedric Gray and Dotson, okay? You don't get him. Sorry. I know you can get someone else who's really good right now. Not going to be as good as Dotson. They were so good last year, and if the offense takes even a step back, like at all, sky's the limit, baby. And might keep Kraft round 16 or Burden round 17. Shit, Burden round 17. And Crispy said, he said, yeah, you were. Catch me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
No, I wasn't going to go back-to-back IDP. Because you know why? Because, like, look at my offense, man. Like, my running backs, like, kind of sucked. And then, like, I had to take, like, 2 running backs there instead of, like, 2 wide receivers that I much rather would have taken. So, no. I wanted to get that offense right there. Probably going to do the same thing next round where I go 1 offense, 1 IDP. Roquan, not a bad pick. Where you got it? Yeah, see, I probably would have took Devin Lloyd there over Roquan. Yeah, for all the regulars in the draft, 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern drafts, going to be a thing every day. It brings a little bit of stress to my life. It's easier when it fills in advance, and then I don't have to stress so much. Like Saturday, that was an awesome day. It filled, like, everything filled hella early on Saturday. Yeah, Crispy's going to mess up here. He's going to lose all his fancy foosball friends.
You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games.
There we go. Yeah, let's see if Crispy can snipe me on the offensive player that I'm going to take. So you can only snipe me on one. You're going to try to snipe me on offense or on defense? Because, yeah, Cali Jam. Definitely would have been thinking about Hutchinson, but I'm still not even putting Hutchinson over Dodson. If he stays healthy for a whole year, sky's the limit for sure. But, man, can he stay healthy for a whole year? I got to get that biggie. Sky's the limit drop. Papa Tex treating himself to a little coker right there. He's living dangerously with only 2 running backs. See where Zach goes here. All right, I am for real logging off after the 15th because I got to start working on rankings. And if I'm live, if I'm streaming and pay attention to the chat and shit, there's no way I can get rankings done also at the same time. Let's see it. I'm ready for you, Crispy. I'm ready for you. My queue's full. My queue is full. There is no sniping. Because I see multiple. I see a handful of guys that I'm still going to be okay getting at IDP. So, like, there's, even if you and Cali Jam take 3 of the IDP guys that I'm thinking about, there's still 2 others. And, oh, look at that. TJ had to jump to the 14th to get Knight. I love it. I love it. Let's keep raising the price. Andrew said you missed my question after the rip. My bad. How do you like me sending Swift, Tate, and a 28-second for JSN and Charbonnet? Too much? It kind of is, man. It kind of is. I mean, to get JSN is like crazy, but like where's Swift? I feel like Swift is like going to be a starter for you though, right? Like one of your top 2 guys, or is he like a flex? And I'm assuming Tate is like maybe even flex worthy, like on your team. Look at that. Boom. You guys took 3 players that I wanted. Still got Quay Walker, who's I think I have ahead of 2 of those guys. Love it. Love it. And I got my my running back. I knew I should have went back-to-back running back, but the way that you guys are sniping on IDP, I had to lock that in. Because, yeah, Tracy was someone I want to lock in with Scatabo being crazy. And he said he's my starter, but I got Stevenson to replace for the time being. He said Tate flex for sure. Got Leak, Realm, and Tate, and Cook's my RB1. Okay. Man, I mean, that's kind of tough. Like, I probably would. I probably would do that. Because, like, to get JSN, who, like, I feel is a first-round dynasty guy. I mean, Charbonnet, I mean, you know, a lot of question marks there, and you're going to have to get lucky. But, I mean, it does, like, it does feel like it's too much. But, like, if I had JSN, like, and I'm in that league, like, am I giving him up just for fair value, or do I need to get overpaid? You know, and like a guy like JSN, I feel like you got to overpay. And like, yeah, what's tough is you're trading pretty much, I mean, you're pretty much trading 2 starters for 1, but that 1 is leaps and bounds better, you know, than those 2. I mean, it's not even close. His RBs are Breach and Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you want to feel better about it, change it to a 2028 third or something, you know, like see if like he really cares about that pick that much. Because, I mean, the second round is just going to be way more valuable than the third round, no matter however you slice it. All right. I'm getting out of here, though, so I go work on some ranks and stuff. Yeah, make sure you guys follow to get my ranks at 420crew.com. Also, if you go to fantasyfootballhustler.com, you can just get to, like, every link of mine, like, on the internet. I got my Facebook group with, like, 100,000 people on there. You can go in there and get some advice. I'd be careful about who you're getting advice from in there, but it is a fun community nonetheless. But, yeah, Patreon is where you guys want to be, 420crew.com. The one-on-one advice that I do is unmatched. I mean, you guys literally get my cell phone number where you get like text message responses from me. And yeah, so that's 420crew.com. You can sign up for free, but get signed up on one of the paid tiers in advance. If you want the one-on-one texting, it's the superstar, it's the elite, the all access, and the ultimate members. Like those are the ones that get my personal cell phone number where I'll literally answer your question, like even if I'm live and you can't make the live stream. So like those are the ones where it's really at. So 420crew.com. Make sure you guys follow here. And one last question on the way out. Perry, thanks for the follow. Do I trade JT for Swift and Waddle or instead of Waddle, T Higgins? Man, I don't think so. I know a lot of people are like really down on JT because he doesn't get a lot of pass work, but no, I would just hold. Like I want the better player right now. I don't want to get like depth players like that. So I would hold. I would just hold. All right, I'm out. TikTok's out first. Peace out, everybody. And everybody on YouTube and everywhere else. We got 2 drafts tomorrow. Join in advance. I shared them on Patreon already, but I'll be sharing them in the league chats pretty soon. Peace out.